All right. So now we're going backwards this time. We want an entire radical. Entire radical means no coefficient. Right there's the coefficient, yes? If there's 1 3 out there, and this is a cube root situation, how many 3's are under there? 3 of them. So this is the cubed root of 4 times 3 cubed, which equals the cubed root of 4 times 27, which equals the cubed root of 108. Gouda? Yeah? Okay. So if there's 1 6 out here and it's a 4th root, how many 6's were under there? 4. So this is the 4th root of 5 times 6 to the 4th. Right? 6 to the 4th is 36 times 36, which is 1,296. Somebody check. Meanwhile, that times 5 is 6,500, but minus 20. No, that's not right. Check the 1296 for me first. 6 to the 4th is 1296 times 5, so 1,300 times 5 is 6,500, but I got to take away 20. 5,980. 5 times 1296. 5,980. Somebody check that with a calculator. 6,480. Ah, well. Oh, of course it's 6,500 minus 20. Okay. If there's a 5 out there and it's cubed root, how many 5's are under there? 3. So this is the cube root of what? 7 times 5 cubed. 5 cubed is 125. 125 times 7 is 875. Everybody good? Now, here's the thing that makes me want to stab a pen into my eye. When you guys don't understand if these numbers change. So right now we've done square roots, cube roots, 4th roots. Yes? So you all now should be able to do n root. No matter what that number is, you should know what to do. Is there anybody that doesn't feel that way? Whatever that number is, that's the size of the group. Right? Okay. Complex example. You guys probably don't have this in your book, do you? Because apparently the complex examples didn't come through. All right. So, if there is a 5 out there and it's a cube root, how many 5's had to be under here? 3. So I have 3 and I also have 5 cubed. Yes? If there is a b out here and it's cube root, how many b's have to be under there? 5 in total, but 3 from the front, b squared, and 3 more b's, yes? So that is the cube root of 5 cubed is what? 5 times 5 times 5. 125 times 3. 375. BB and BBB, which you remember from grade 9, is b to the 5th. Gouda? Great. So you guys, let's try some of these, because these are all pretty easy. What are we going to do with the square root of 105? We're going to tree it. And when we tree it, what do we get? 21 times 5 and 3 and 7. What do you notice? No pairs. So what does that mean about that? That it is irrational and it is already in simplest form. So that guy stays. He can't be a mixed radical. He's done. What about this guy? He's on your list. He's 14. But let's say you don't have your list memorized. Then you break it down. You can break that down. 6 and 9 doesn't multiply. I'm going to go with 2. Right? 98, 2, 49. Why do I stop there? 49 is a perfect square. So out comes the root of 49, which is 7. And there's another group of 2, so out comes a 2. Did I leave anything under there? Nope. 7 times 2 is 14. Yeah? All right, so now let's do some serial ones. What should I do with that? Break it down. Da-na-na-na, da-na, da-na. Can't touch max. 2. 216. Why can I stop there? Because I did what Mr. Myers said and I memorized the first 10 cubes. What's the cube root of 216? 6. So what comes out? 6. What stays under there? The 2. Let's say you didn't do what Mr. Myers said. You didn't memorize the perfect cubes. Then you keep breaking it down. Da-na-na-na, da-na, da-na. And there's a group of 3, and there's a group of 3, and there's the 2 we left under there. Yeah? Yeah. Fourth roots. Mr. Myers, you didn't tell us to memorize fourth roots. You're right, I didn't. But I did teach you how to do this. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Break it down like you would for every other question. Doesn't matter what number's there because the method is the same. You don't get to look at something in math class and say, I don't know how to do that. When the only thing that changes is the numbers. I'm going to go with 10 there. 375. I'm going to go with 25 there. What are you doing, Mr. Myers? Those aren't prime numbers. That's okay. Just chill. How many 25s go into that? 15. Now I've got easy numbers to deal with, don't I? 2 and 5. 5 and 5. 5 and 3. See any group of 4? Right there. Please notice that I mixed the stairs and the tree there. I've done factoring mutants. So what comes out? 5. What stays under there? 6. Yay! Is everybody good? Awesome possums. Ah! Answers! Answers! Don't look. Look away. Look away. Go. You guys do E and F. Banana. 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 Did I tell you guys the banker joke? I asked you guys already? Wow. Carry on then. Why did the banker... Okay. Must have forgot to tell it to my grade 11s. Oh, did anybody figure out that triangle question or whatever it was that I didn't have time to do on the video? Anybody? You got 9? Anybody? Okay, what's E? Why can I stop there? Why can I stop there? Because 64 is a perfect square. What's the square root of 64? 8. What did I leave under there? 6. I might have done it wrong. Let's just check. 3 goes into 3 once. 3 goes into 8 twice, leaving 128. Nope, I did it right. What's Sneaky Pete about F? There's already a coefficient. So what do? Does anything change? No, we start with 180 and we break it down. Into what? 290, 245, 9, 5. Why did I do that with 9? Because 9 has a root. It's 3 and 3. Do I see some groups? 2, 3. So what comes out front? 6. What's already out front? -2. So what stays out front? Negative what? 12. What do I got under there? What did I leave under there? 5. That's impressive. The nice thing about it is I do have video of this stuff disappearing. So one day I will go to the help desk and I will say, hey, you want to explain this to me? And they'll say, I don't know. They'll say, what they'll do is they'll Google it and then they'll call me back and they'll say, we fixed your problem. But all they did was Google it, which is what I'm going to do one of these days that I find a little bit of spare time. Surface 4, Microsoft OneNote, ink disappearing while I am writing. And we will see what happens. Now, how you gonna do that without a calculator?
I'm going to use a calculator.
No calculators. How you gonna do it? No calculator allowed. I'm going to wait 1 minute while you discuss it with your neighbors. Go diddly-o. How do you do it? Priyanka. Of course it's the entire radical. Durr. So this is really the root of 50. This is really the root of 48. This is really the root of 54. This is really the root of 28. And this is really the root of 72. Now it's super easy, isn't it? What's the littlest one? Root 28. So 2 root 7 has to go first on the number line. Then what's next? 4 root 3. Then what's next? 5 root 2. Then what's next? 4 root 3. I missed. No, we already did 4 root 3. 3 root 6. And what's last? 6 root 2. You tell her, Stanley. Fight! Celebrity death match. Why aren't you in leadership? Yes, I do know how time's taking it is. I'm well aware of that. I'm also well aware of a various other bunch of facts that you guys should know, but I'm not going to say them because I'll get in trouble. No. No. What are you going to do here? Same thing except what? Look close. One of them's a cubed root and it's already an entire radical. So you got to use that estimating thing, right? It's just a little bit more than 2, isn't it? Because what's 2 cubed? 8. And I need the cube root of 10, yes? Okay, so you could do that. All right? So use, guys, let me check something here. Do you guys have in your blue book, may I see your blue book for a moment, Maximilian? Yes, you guys are going to do page 218, which is the next page in your blue book. That's your homework. The answers are right there. Go diddly-o. I know I only gave you 2 minutes, but that's okay. Because it's that easy. Remember, whenever I give you work like this, must you do every single question? If you feel you have it mastered, you may stop. But I would recommend you are able to do all of the last couple of questions. Do you understand what I am saying? If it's 5 to 18, for example, and you get halfway through number 7, you're like, man, I'm kicking this thing's ass. Make sure you can do 16, 17, and 18 before you decide that you are kicking its ass. Got it? Okay.